was a famous singer in Australia, New Zealand, and I grew up with music, so it was obvious that I was going to do something on the stage. When I was 12, I started singing at school in choir and singing lessons, and started to show a little bit of interest in maybe following in my dad's footsteps.
Please don't tell it all ain't true. Take me.
I did my thing. Yeah, I was in the charts. I had a few songs that did very well in Australian country music charts, and that was great fun. It was good to hear. It's great to hear music on radio and to receive awards and things like that. But it was it was a great time. I was a lot younger then. Country music. In Australia, I was very much involved in the country music industry, my father as well. So I was sort of brought up to be part of that industry. So it was definitely my calling to be in the country scene. I love country music. I love everything that it stands for. And I think you hear that in my music now as well, that there's a little bit of country in there.
Take your time, honey.
I think the storytelling, the country music is very well known for telling a story and the trueness. It's very authentic. It's all about acoustic. You can rev it up with electric guitars, but it comes down to telling a story, and that's what I like about country, folk, bluegrass music. I think the last couple of years, the songs that I've written in the last couple of years are very much stories about people, myself, my children, my home. I take all those things and I put that into my music. So that's my world. It doesn't necessarily mean it's about me or about anything too personal, but I take it, friends that have gone through tough times, the children are growing up, being a bit homesick, sitting over here in Holland when, the sun's shining in Australia. It's all about my world. No, I think that's something that I've always liked to do. I used to write poetry like every teenage girl does, write poetry, and, I've always enjoyed people who wrote songs. I always thought, I don't know if I could do that. I never was confident enough, I think, as a singer to write my own music until I met Peter, who helped me develop that talent, I suppose, to just feel comfortable and confident to write your own music and to let it out there. I wrote a few things with my dad, as a teenager, but it was never my focus. I always thought I'd be the singer that sings other people's songs, and now I'm the singer that sings my own songs.
Show me the way to happiness. Show me the way to feel my soul. Tell me what I need to get there. Lead me home and make me whole. When I close my eyes.
Songwriting thing. I think we, when I met Peter, not my husband Peter, the other Peter, two Peters, and we had a click. I think we wrote one song. We sort of thought, let's try it and see what happens, and it just happened. It was very easy. It was a bit too easy. I thought, no, that's a bit strange. So we sort of made, every week sort of came together and tried something new and came up with a melody, and then I went home and I sort of had it on my headphones and wrote all my lyrics, and just a matter of finding the right person. I think that gives you the confidence and you don't feel sort of nervous or, because songwriting is very personal. It's something that you don't just do. I can't play guitar, so I can't do it on my own. I need someone there to 50-50. I honestly don't know if I can remember which one was first. I know which one for me stands out as being one of the first, and that was Take Me Home. That was the first one we probably finished and actually really enjoyed writing and recording, but I can't remember which one was first. We've got quite a lot of songs that we've written together, and it was all very much in a very short time span. So I really can't tell you that.
Take me home.
On the new album, I think my favorite song, they're all good songs, great songs, but I think the one that for me is most personal and therefore my favorite would be Will You Grow Old With Me? And that's pretty much a song about my husband and I, who have been married for 18 years now and together for 22. I think it's not necessarily about him, but about the idea of having somebody that you feel so connected to that you can't wait to grow old. The kids are getting older. You wanna do things, travel, and it sort of just represents that side of me, which is a big part of my life. Your husband, your kids, and I had someone tell me that they didn't feel like growing old with the person that they were with, and I sort of felt sorry for them because I think, well, that's terrible. You've got to be in a relationship with someone that you so adore, and you really want to grow old with that person and have a long life together. So that's my favourite song, I think, because for that reason, it's very personal. Yeah.
Holding our hands as we walk along. Remember the times we were young. Sharing a smile as we sing along to our song. I'm telling you now, it will always be you.